All right, hey y'all, welcome back to our channel. As you guys can see, we got a story time for you guys today. This was a time when we was delivering and the GPS said that there was a house where we were supposed to be at, but there was no house. There was just land and land and land. And we contacted the customer. The customer was like, oh, I just drove here or whatever. Check the GPS. You have to be able to find it. We couldn't find it. We called support. We did everything we had to do. People stopped on the side of the road, asked if we was okay, gave us directions, still couldn't find it. Like, we were literally in the middle of nowhere, in the back roads. Could not find this house. We had the groceries and everything back there for her. We tried for like 20 minutes to find this lady in her house and stuff like that. So $20.85, 6.6 miles, 11-minute drive or whatever they want to call it. And it was like, it says it's one order, right?
One order.
Yeah, one order. So that's not as bad as we've been getting. But yeah, we got one more drop after this. And yeah, we'll let you guys know how much we made at the end of the day. If we salvaged the day or what. It's been hot. It's 87 degrees today. Humid, muggy. We've been going through it. So yeah, we're sweaty, we're greasy, we're everything right now. So yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. So right now the GPS has led us to the middle of nowhere. We are literally in the woods. They tell us there's a house right here on the corner. We're on the corner. There is no house. So in this situation, we got to look on Google Maps to see what the house looks like, but I have no service and he has a little bit of service, and we called the customer and the customer is not answering us. So we'll let you guys know what we do in the woods. So basically they was gonna close out the order. We had to call them back. We returned the stuff to the store. You did everything on the app. You just say which parking space you're at. They came out, got the stuff, and they gave us $19 and what, 35 cents for that?
Yeah, it was like 21. They just took the tip off and they gave us the amount of money.
Yeah.
You actually don't have to call support. I didn't know that, but I called support. They told me to call them when I got back to the store. But when I got back to the store, I was looking at the app and everything, the return thing is all on the app. You don't even gotta do that. So. And
the customer, we was calling and texting them, but they didn't text us back until we got like halfway here saying, you know, use the GPS. That's how I got here. But that's not helping us. There's no house there. We looked on Google Maps. We looked all around. We stood like 20 minutes looking. And somebody helped us too.
Someone pulled up because we had the hazard sign. A lady pulled up and said, "Are we okay?" So I was telling her I was looking for the address, and she was like, maybe go to the end of the... She didn't even know where...
Because there's no house there.
There was no house there. They brought us to... And then the lady texted me back and said that it's a big gate.
There was nothing.
And she was like, use the GPS. I use it to get here, too. You should be able to find it.
We used 3 different GPSs. How is that
helping me?
It's not.
So you know what? Wait till tomorrow or come get your stuff on your own.
Yeah, because we tried our best. We looked at all the, we drove to down to the road, the end of the road and everything, and there was nothing there, like literally. So yeah, the lady was like, that stopped on the side of the road, I think it's down here. So we followed her basically to the end of this road. The road probably was like maybe like 5 or 10 minutes long, maybe 5 minutes. I'm not gonna exaggerate, obviously. So came down there, couldn't find us. He was like, forget it, we're gonna go back to the store. So we had to drive that road all the way back. So as we was driving back, there was a car driving super close, like on his bumper basically. So he kept driving, we was driving, he wasn't speeding up. The car was kind of trying to speed him up through that back road because he couldn't get around, obviously. So he was getting tired of him doing that or whatever. The guy was driving super close to the back of him or whatever, and you know, you don't do that. So he ended up stopping the car in the back roads. I was like, oh Lord, this is like a scene from Texas Chainsaw. Like, I want to just go. I was like, please don't get out the car, because I know how he is. I was like, please don't get out the car.
No,
so he's like, no.
He was riding on my bumper, right? So he riding on my bumper, and I like mad close. Like, there's no reason for that. Like, I'm doing the speed limit on the back roads, mind you. These back roads be so tight. Like, any little turn or wrong turn, I'm in the woods, like downhill off the mountain. Like, so I'm not speeding, going crazy on these back roads. These people out here, they be wilding on these back roads, coming around the corner doing 50. I'm not doing that. I value my life. I'm driving the speed limit that it says. This guy is driving like 60, trying to go out, like speed. Like, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not speeding up for you. So he on my bumper. I brake checked him a couple times. And he's still on my bumper. It's like he getting closer and closer. So I stopped. I got out the car. I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, why are you riding on my bumper? And He ain't do nothing. He just had his hands on the wheel just looking stupid. Like, I'm like, bro, what is you doing, man? So then I got back in my car and he stopped doing that. Like, sometimes you gotta check somebody.
He do that
they,
a lot.
they just gonna keep thinking they gonna keep, like, nah, bro, like.
Yeah.
And if I had to jam on my brakes, he's crashing into the back of me. Like, there's no way he's not gonna crash into the back of me.
And we the only 2 cars out there, that guy and us. And I was like, oh my God, we in these back roads with these country bumpkins out here, and I don't even know like what to say. I was just worried, like, what if something, you know, like, you know how it is or whatever.
Hey,
so
listen,
I was
prepared. I was prepared for anything to happen.
Because this area we work in is not very diverse, if you guys know what we mean. And yeah, so like I said, it was only us and him out there, and it was the back roads. We in the woods, surrounded by woods, just us. Nobody would know we out there. So basically, you know, I was just thinking the worst, obviously, but the guy didn't end up doing anything. He ended up stopping after that. We ended up getting to make it to the turn or whatever, and that's pretty much it. We took the stuff back to Walmart. He did everything in the app. They came out to get the stuff, and that was it. But like, that was such a waste of time. We wasted 20 minutes out there. By the time we got back, it was probably like 6 o'clock, and we had like 1 more drop to get. So I don't know, with the GPS and stuff like that, Spark needs to get it together, because I don't know, like he said the coordinates before, but need to get it together, because they have us out here in the back roads in these situations for no reason, just to deliver somebody's groceries. So yeah, let us know if you had any issues like that with somebody riding the back of you like that, and you know, you had to confront them, or what did you do? Did you brake check them? Did you just let them ride or whatever? So yeah, we want to know, do you have any crazy stories while you're delivering? Because we have a bunch, basically, because there's always something going on, especially when we work together. So especially in these back roads. These back roads is crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much the story, and we'll see you guys next time.